So anybody out there up and coming, looking to make videos, tap in.
Oh, I got somebody
get the
for
contact, you know what I mean, to the people out there, you know what I mean? You can contact, I got emails on all my, follow at king_CYDAL.
Okay.
On Instagram at KING_CYDAL. Follow me on YouTube. I got my YouTube channel going right now, you know what I mean? So subscribe. Yep, subscribe, youtube.com/, excuse me, King CYDAL, you feel me?
Yeah.
So youtube.com/King CYDAL or /King CYDAL Vigo.
Okay.
VEVO. Yes, sir.
So, like I said, with more visuals, and like I said, I got you the guy to plug into. Like my boy that I shot back in November, I only paid him, like of course his prices, but you know what I'm saying, with Jug, you feel me? And you know, basically like me and my boy, we did 2 videos with him already.
And the thing is, you know, a lot of videographers, you know, when they hungry, they got a lot of availability, you know what I mean? And when they get hot, you know, of course they get busy.
Yeah.
And you know, so that's why, you know.
Have you tried to fuck with Shumo Media?
That's the fam, you know what I mean? Yeah, so shout out to him and John Dollar, you know what I mean? Actually, me and John Dollar shot a video directly for Shimo.
Okay.
You know, the song is called man, that's on the Rain project. Yeah. No, it might be on the CYDAL Says. Yeah.
Shimo Media, he's been doing it
that's
for
called
man.
Royal Shit Talk.
Yeah.
Royal Shit Talk. So shout out to Shimo Media. Y'all can check it out. Royal Shit Talk out now. You know what I mean? On YouTube and all the platforms that you listen to. You know. Yeah.
That's what's up.
You can't say one platform over the other. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, people would be like, "Why you didn't say my shit?" You know?
Why you didn't say my shit?
Yeah. So
shout out to my boy also too. Of course, like my guy is called Shot by Menace. You feel me? And he's pretty raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like I said, everybody is doing a platform right now with the mic drop videos too as well. Like that's really where it's at right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
And basically it gives you more content. Like that's why like with the algorithm on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, like the reels and stuff. You know what I mean? Like you get like a lot of views doing that right now. You know?
Yeah.
Like the views, like basically, like you can have like a lot of views on YouTube and you can have a lot of views on Instagram, but like I feel like Instagram's a little bit more now. You feel me? And then like YouTube Shorts and stuff, it's just more content you put out, the better.
Content is king. You know, like you gotta show them something. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with my career. You feel me? I haven't shown enough, so a lot of people don't know how to judge who the fuck is King CYDAL. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, who got fired. You know, they don't know who. You know, they need to know who got fired.
Yep.
So you got to keep showing them who got fired. Give them fire.
Yep.
You feel me? Even if it's a little fire. You know what I mean? And speaking of fire, prayers to everybody in Los Angeles going through the fires right now. Man, it's catastrophic. You know what I mean? To see that going on. You feel me? But prayers is with you. The Bay Area got much love and support for Los Angeles. You feel me? And you know what I mean? Any support y'all need from us.
Yeah.
One phone call away.
You feel me?
Straight up. You know what I mean? So shout out to all my people in LA and prayers to everybody that's going through it right now.
California, man, California's on fire right now.
Pray for California. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on. A lot of people, you know, 2025 is starting kind of rocky right now. You feel me? So we got to just buckle up. You feel me? It's not going to be easy. You know what I mean? Because it's either roll or get rolled over this year. You feel me? That's the way it's going. You know, it's not a lot of sympathy being shown on a bigger scale of things. You feel me? So we gotta be our own doctors. We gotta be our own lawyers. We gotta be judge of self, judge of character. You know what I mean? We can't go out there and misrepresent ourselves because there's so much bullshit going on right now. You know what I mean? So you're gonna fuck yourself off. You know what I mean? Doing bullshit that's gonna harm you and your legacy. You feel me? I can't go out and fucking off and doing all, you know what I mean? Because one false move, you know what I mean, will remove me from the position I'm trying to gain right now, or whatever. You know what I mean? One false move. You know what I mean? So I try to calculate every step. Calculate every step.
Keep it focused too.
Yeah, to get you closer to your goal. You know what I mean? So for everybody out there, you gotta govern yourself, and then nobody ain't gonna be able to. Well, what's he doing over there? And you ain't got to, you know, worry about a Karen, you know what I mean, staring, you know what I mean, you know, when they ain't even trying to be sharing. You feel me? So, with that being said, govern yourself, you know what I mean? Love yourself, know what you about, you know what I mean? So when you out here, you represent yourself, going to different places, navigating in different places. Like when I met my guy, I'm in these different places. A lot of the places I'm by myself. Like I came with the song called "By Myself" because a lot of the times I was by myself navigating, and you got to know how to move out here, because there's sharks out here. You feel me? So it's either bite or get bitten. You feel me? And, you know, not that I had to do any biting, but you gotta sometimes, you know what I mean, show that, you know, you can swim. You know what I mean? You gotta at least know how to swim amongst. You know what I mean? But you gotta know how to show respect.
Show respect.
Respect goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
You show a little respect or a little bit of love, a lot of bit, it goes a long way. It always comes back. You feel me? Some people you show respect to, like I'll see you today, and then you might be at an award show next year. You feel me? But you be like, you know, he was cool when he came through. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look out for him. Now, if I'm like, oh, I ain't got time for this cat and short answers and ain't trying to do nothing, then you could say fuck off when I see you over here doing it big. You feel me? I'm gonna be like, hey, let me in. You be like, like that. You know what I mean? So that's another lesson I learned over the years. You feel me? I wanted people to support me, right?
Yeah.
But how you gonna get support when you acting like a dick, an asshole? You pause. You know what I mean? You know. But how you gonna gain the support from people when you disrespecting them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to learn the hard way. You feel me? You know, you young and you want people to, you know, admire what you're doing and respect what you're doing. But if you're not showing the love, it won't be reciprocated. You feel me?
Yeah,
Nobody's gonna celebrate someone that's treating them foul. You feel me? I don't care how good your music is, how talented you are. If you a bitch ass nigga, you a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real shit.
And I don't want to be viewed as a bitch ass nigga based on my character and how I interact with people, because just the simple how you doing, you know what I mean? How's your day? You know, everything cool? You know what I mean? Anything I can do? People be having some fucked up days, man.
A lot, yeah.
And so you want them to come to your show to get away from their issue, to get away from their problems and worries. You don't want them to worry about, oh, now I gotta fight you. I came to buy your album, fam. I came to support you. You know what I mean? So me knowing that a lot of people have a lot of different days, I try to treat everybody with the same respect, and that's gave me a lot of respect over the years. You know what I mean? So that's a lesson that I learned. You know what I mean? Is to show respect, because you go a lot of places and you never know who you're going to see again. This world is smaller than you think, especially when you step on toes.
Yeah, and like with of course RIP. That's what I'm saying. Like you won't be seeing him again, but RIP D-Mac. You feel me? From I just like I said with him, I got a chance to meet him and I could see him a couple times, but he just passed away on New Year's. You know.
R.I.P. to D-Mac, man. A lot of positive energy out of him.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah,
a lot of positive energy.
And just like, and then this year, like who else passed away? The OG singer. He passed away.
Yeah, Brent.
Yeah, OG. He passed away. I was like, man.
He did a lot of classics, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. Shout, man, rest in peace, man. Like I say, health is wealth.
Yeah, like I said, you said 2025 starting off rocky.
It's starting off rocky, man.
Is,
and you know, like I say, all we can do is govern ourselves. We can't expect leadership to dictate how we act amongst each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody's saying, hey, go to that man's house and show respect. You know what I mean? Like, I can come over here, turn this shit up, and be like, damn, why CYDAL came over here and disrespected? I invited him out of respect. You know what I mean? And he came in, you know what I mean? So the little things, you know what I mean? Every block is a building block to get to where you're trying to go, if you're doing it correctly.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because one false move can knock you down those blocks.
Yeah.
You know, just disrespecting one person. That one person can end up being in position.
Definitely.
I've seen a lot of people, like you. What was that shirt that you showed earlier? Today's openers.
Yeah, today's openers are tomorrow's headliners.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
You be talking to somebody like they a little guy.
Yeah.
And they on TV this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing it major. You feel me? So respect everybody is what I learned in the game, and that's how I was able to navigate by myself and not have to worry about a lot of issues, because respect took me a long way. Long way, and it kept me in the game. And you know what I mean? And even at times when I didn't have a lot of music and didn't have a lot of videos, I had a lot of love. You feel me? And that's what you can't buy, and that's what kept me afloat all those years I wasn't releasing a ton of music. I release mixtapes, but a lot of those mixtapes aren't on streaming platforms. So I might have to re-upload some of them, but I'm kind of weary of them because they're on a lot of other people's beats. But it's a lot of classic work that'll give people a chance to see how, my growth and the elevation and the, evolution of, King CYDAL and how it all came about. But yeah, the first album, man, that's where it started, man.
What was your first, well, I was going to say is, what would be your first track you ever made? Do you remember?
The first track, that's easy. I did a song. Well, I did a lot of songs that was my brother. My brother, he go by the name of Cool Breeze. He was in a group called Rated X, which was the first group out of East Palo Alto to ever come out. You feel me? Yeah, they was doing it real big on the independent scale, but had a lot of majors looking to sign them, but a lot of business dealings or whatnot. You know what I mean? Kind of prevented some of the things that could have evolved. But they've done some great things. The one of the members, Prozac, he's done some major production. Snoop Dogg and E40. So he continued to evolve. You feel me? And my brother, he stepped away from the music a little bit, but then I brought him back when he seen I took interest in the music, and he wanted to guide me along the way. So that guidance. And that began my journey. Once he became involved, and we're talking the beginning of me doing shows, and he showed me how to perform and how to perfect my craft, how to write.
That's when you started picking up the mic?
Yeah, just my brother, he was doing it. You know what I mean? Because I wanted to be a basketball player initially. That was my goal, to be a basketball player and go all the way with that. But a lot of things happened, school things happened. I had to do a lot of transfers, and got kicked out of a couple schools, unfortunately. So it kind of derailed that path. And during that time of me taking some time off from basketball, that's when I began to take music a little bit more serious. And then I started doing music with my fam. His name is Tate Unexpected, who at the time he had some traction going from a commercial that he did for a company called Rikers Center. They had a commercial during the high school sports focus, which was a big high school show at the time. He had a commercial during that time, so me and him got together. We close till this day like family. Shout out to Tate Versace. You feel me?
Tate Versace?
Yeah, Tate Unexpected, aka Tate Versace. We started a couple songs. Those songs turned into my brother playing those songs for Bay Area legendary producer Sean T.
Oh yeah, Sean T. Yep, E40's sister. Yeah.
No. Sean T.
Oh, I thought
Sean T. No, you talking about Sugar T.
Sugar T, my bad.
Sugar T. Shout out to Sugar T.
Yeah, Sean T. Wait a minute, I know who Sean T is.
Yeah, no, Sean T. We talking about Sean T. Bay Area super producer Sean T.
Oh yeah, I know that.
He did Feeling Myself. He did some he did Ghost Rider for Mr. Fab, and also Still Feeling It, and so he did some major tracks. Also did Kicked Out the Club. I remember I was on Kicked Out the Club, the original.
Oh, you were?
The original. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? But Fab, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Fab.
Man, on the Kicked Out the Club was on his first album.
Yeah. He ended up re-recording it, but we did one. If there's an original recording I heard floating around long time ago, and it was of that recording. It was me. And Papoose.
Did somebody put it on?
And Sean T. Yeah.
Of course, old school MySpace days, but they have it on MySpace back then?
I was on it, but I remember somebody played it, and I did hear that version one time. You know what I mean? It was me, tight. Sean T, who did the production for that track.
Yeah.
And Papoose. You feel me? So shout out to Sean T and Papoose and Mr. Fab, who was on there. But like I said, he went on ahead, redid it. And that thing became a monster, you feel me? So
So what was your first track again, though? What was it called?
My first track, I remember it was a song called How You Love That.
How You Love That?
Yeah, it was How You Love That. But I ended up redoing it with Tate Unexpected.
You feel me?
Tate Versace, you feel me? But I did a solo version. And man, I was in there with this engineer. He go by the name of John Jordan. John Jordan was an engineer at the Rikers Center. They had a studio at the time. They still got a studio.
Yeah.
And so when they had the studio, John Jordan would let us come and record. You feel me? Since I said my guy had the commercial, so he already had it on lock with Rikers Center. Yeah. And that was the studio I began to go to do some of my first recordings. Yeah. From there, me and Tate Unexpected, we did a couple songs, like 2 or 3 songs. I remember those songs was How You Love That, It's Time to Ride.
Okay.
And those songs, you know, circulated with a couple people that we that was you know we was amongst, and they got a real good feedback and response.
That's what's up.
And then, like I said, my brother took those recordings, let Sean T hear it, took me to Sean T's house, and my brother, like I said, he began to train me. You rap in front of him, don't be afraid to rap. Show
show what you got.
You know, so he would take me to different places and have me rap, and he had me rap for Sean T, and then later we got some beats from him, and then I did beats too early on. You know what I mean? Like I was getting keyboards and making my own tracks, but I got serious and got a Triton.
What kind of keyboard you had?
I ended up getting a Triton Studio, but I started with a Yamaha DJX.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah,
the Yamaha DJX.
Yeah,
man.
my boy Skyler. Well, Skyler, he goes by Skyler Beats now, but he used to have one and stuff too, and he went crazy on those beats. Yamaha was pretty good. Keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, so I had that.
The keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, so I had the Yamaha DJX, and of course you can't make beats that loop properly like you want to unless you do it on MIDI or something, get it in the computer. So then I got my hands on a Boss Dr. 808, which was a drum machine. So I learned that, and then that was the beginning of me going to the Riker Center with those beats, and then I got the Triton Studio, and that changed everything. Once I learned how to make beats on there, then I started networking, you know what I mean, and went on ahead and took my beats to Frisco. You feel me? To the Done Deal camp. You know what I mean? Camp. I took him to the fam named Devo. You feel me? He was in a group called the Gamblers. So shout out to Devo. You know what I mean? The commissioner. You dig? Commissioner. Yeah, that's my Filmo family, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, let me light this up though, man.
Bad. You got it? Oh, my bad. We got the light? Oh, hold on. We got a fire lighter. Wait, where's it at? Oh.
So I went on ahead. I hit devoted commissioner. Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me see where we're at right now, real quick.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, cool. Still going. All right.
Let me go ahead and run that back.
So what you said, your boy Devo?
Yeah, so Devo the commissioner, man. He was in a group called the Gamblers, and I met him early on. I was 16, you feel me?
Okay.
And so, I would be young, and I would network with different artists. You know, I met artists like JT the Bigger Figure real young. You know, I would see these people at the mall or at an event or hometown buffet. You know what I mean? And it didn't matter. You know what I mean? When I seen these artists, I would go ahead and try to connect. And so, but me meeting Devo as a youngster, I didn't really have much to offer or present, you know?
Yeah.
But he was cool enough to answer the phone over the years. Yeah. So then, when I finally got my keyboard, I was like, hey, Devo, I got some beats. So he was like, well, come to Filmo. I came to Filmo.
The whole track.
And then we went to Ghazi Studio. So, a lot of y'all don't know. I did half of my first album with Ghazi. He recorded, mixed, and mastered half of my first album.
Ghazi?
Before Empire.
Oh, what?
Before Empire. It was just Ghazi the engineer at the time, and he rapped. I don't know if a lot of y'all don't know, Ghazi got bars. You know what I mean? So he be spitting.
That's what's up. Let's go into talking about with how you got into with hosting some shows. Have you done that? Yeah, you
well,
have
like I say,
few shows.
Like I say, you know what I mean. Before it even got to all that, just me, coming to Frisco, Filmo, and being accepted by the Done Deal camp, which is San Quinn.
Yeah, Done Deal.
It was Devo, it was Big Rich, it was your boy, Don Toriano, Bailey. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bugs Bentley. You feel me? The whole label, you feel me? Just going over there, I learned how to become a better artist, being around those artists, you know what I mean? We was, sharpen each other's tools. Yeah. You feel me? By being around with, so many hungry artists at the time, but with skill. Everybody was like an all-star, you feel me? And learning how to network and navigate around different cities.
From there,
like San Francisco and learning how to, over the years, like I said, talking to different artists as a youngster, just, I always wasn't afraid to approach people or whatnot, you feel me?
Yeah.
So then fast forward, I was meeting a lot of people like Bila, You know what I mean? That's how I ran into Be Legit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing a show. Was young man. One of my second solo show. You feel me? Beeler was there. So he caught wind early on, and got his contact and everything. And then I lost his contact on a bus ride. I was doing a show in Texas, and on a ride to Texas, I had some brand new shorts.
What?
You know what I mean? And that was given to me.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel the pockets.
What?
And found out it was a hole in the pockets of the shorts.
Oh, you wrote it down on a piece of paper?
No, it was in my phone at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. And I lost Beeler's number. So I lost contact with Beeler for 5 years. You feel me?
Okay.
So as we reconnect, you feel me? Beeler was doing a lot of dope sessions.
Okay.
He was going a lot of cool private sessions, and I was becoming more into the cannabis and wanting more than just, hey, let me go buy this little eighth here or eighth there, going to the cannabis club. I wanted to explore a little bit more of the cannabis options, and I seen Beeler was having events, you know what I mean? So then I was a little bit more curious about going to some of these private events.
Yeah.
And so as I'm going into the private events, I'm like, I'm meeting all these cool people, but these cool people have names.
Yeah.
These were people that had brands. I didn't even know it. I'm just going up to them like, hey, I'm trying to get a jar for a star. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, but these people, they seen I came innocent, didn't really have an agenda. So then I was able to make the relationships that led to me and my fam, Young Monk.
Young Monk?
Shout out Young Monk up out of San Jose, man. My fam, he encouraged me.
Oh, yeah.
He encouraged me.
I met him before.
Yeah, he definitely got fired. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you want to know who got fired? Young Monk got fired.
He fucked with Lazy Boy, right?
Yeah, Hyphy Mob. He's representing the Hyphy Mob.
Yeah.
He definitely.
Lazy Boy from San Jose.
Yeah. He definitely introduced me to Lazy Boy early on. You feel me? Yeah. So he's heavily connected with a lot of major artists. And,
I've been seeing he's been making moves.
Major. You stay doing the big. Let me get a lighter.
Oh shit. Okay. Let me see where we're at again. Hold on. We're at 40 minutes right now.
It's all good. I'm just giving them the.
Yeah, some more. Yeah, we up in here.
So basically, like I say, so going to the sessions and being cool with a lot of bosses already led me to go into a session that Young Monk told me about.
Okay.
Which was called the City of Trees, hosted by Boss Lady. She was putting on the City of Trees.
Oh, Boss Lady?
Shout out to Boss Lady Products. You feel me?
Okay.
So I didn't know it was Boss Lady at the time. I went to a sesh that Young Monk told me to go to.
Okay.
Told him I was with them at the door. That she let me in. Later on in the night, I go get some food. She's behind the food booth, but they serving lobsters and gumbo.
What?
I'm like, what kind of sesh is this? You know what I mean? So from there, I was like, I gotta keep going. So I seen that she had another session that weekend, and that became a meeting.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't go there to say I want to start hosting sessions. You know what I mean? I didn't come in here like I want to start hosting. Like, my first album is called Your Block's Host.
Your Block's Host.
So it was, I didn't say, hey, I want to be a host. When I wrote my first line on that song, it's called What's My Name? No, it's kind of like a What's My Name, but it's like, what you doing, my fella? Y'all don't know who it is, my fella. King CYDAL. Yeah, so, the first line of the song is, welcome me, King CYDAL, your block's host. Please be seated now, I'm about to start the show. That's my first line. So my brother was like, that should be your album title, Your Block's Host.
Your Block's Host, huh?
Never hosted though.
Yeah.
I never came in, I want to host. But I already said it as my first line as an intro, but then, you speak things into existence. And so later on, I did get hired to host. Just here and there, a couple shows.
Okay.
But then when I did that meeting with Boss Lady, she made me a host.
When you hosted shows before, you had to like organize an artist to get them on stage and perform. Like who calling them up?
I had no script. No script, man.
Oh,
I just gave him energy. Sometimes I give him too much energy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She had to take my mic a few times. You know what I mean? But but I learned. Then it was time. She was like, "Where is the energy?" You feel me? So you got to know how to pace the crowd, know how to control the crowd, that respect, goes a long way. There's been times where, you know what I mean, they didn't agree with some of the songs I was playing on some of the shows. So, you feel me? I had to learn where I was at, you feel me, and learn how to abide by, you know, these people's land and where they at and where I'm at. And, you know, like I said, respect take you a long way. So, you know, I was able to conduct that for a couple years, being a part of that, hosting that, and, you know, but now it's just strictly music, you feel me? It was music the whole time, but I met a lot of people in the cannabis world, you know what I mean? A lot of cool, dope people in the cannabis world. Even though it could be real political in the cannabis world, but I love everybody. I smoke weed with everybody. Call me Chronic Cochran. I represent all the best strands ever. You dig?
So with me hosting shows before, I basically, well, of course I did like putting them together and getting artists on, and like to give them like the 10 to 15 minutes to perform or whatever. But like some of it was like not a hassle, but like basically like people would come late and like the slots would like get backed up. You know what I mean? But I'm like, you guys gotta come on perform, come on, let's go. You know what I mean? Like have you ever dealt with that before with artists?
Nah, man, you just gotta really just know how to communicate.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, a lot of times, a lot of people don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
So me being a communicating type of person and an open person that's open to you got to listen too. That's part of the communication, and that's something I had to learn how to do. That's a whole part of the communication. Interacting, listening, then give your feedback. You feel me? Sometimes as a young man, I always want to have the last answer, last word. You feel me? But it's not about that. It's not about winning every argument and all that. You feel me? Because then you win an argument and then lose a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So is it really worth it? You feel me? So not to say you're gonna make somebody right that's wrong, but at the end of the day, you don't always have to prove your point when you right. You feel me? Just let being right do the answering for you. Yeah. And then there's no confusion with you or anyone. So that's how I'll be like, okay, we got to get you up here because. You know, we gotta, you know, we about to wrap up, and you know, don't go up to these people. Hey, we gotta hurry up, and you know what I mean? You know, because sometimes they come late. So hey, if you know they're gonna come late, hey, tell them, hey, they're gonna close the show early tonight. You know, want to get there early, you know, because they're gonna be tripping. So long as you communicate beforehand, then there's no confusion about, you know, at least with me, you know what I mean? I'm able to avoid
the shows that I've done, everybody was like, you know what I'm saying, happy, and like they got on to like perform, and like they got a chance to perform. But with me, when they would perform, I would basically record them too with my phone, and I would post most of their footage and be like, hey, you got a cameraman, like you come off stage, I'm gonna record your set for you. You feel me? Like that's what I was doing with artists. Yeah. You feel me? Like all the footage that I have, especially on my Google Photos from all the shows that I've done, they're all from I guess from like 2014 until now. Like I have so much footage. You feel me? But like I said, with the artists dealing with that, hosting shows is always a good thing. You feel me?
Yeah, you able to kind of control the atmosphere of the evening. Yeah. You able to comfort people. I remember there was one time the police stormed up in there.
What?
Imagine having to host through that.
I know.
You know what I mean? So I didn't run. I was real calm because this wasn't new. You know what I mean? You know, we from an environment where we see, you know, them people all the time. So
well, don't get me wrong. I've been to shows where it's got they aired it out before, like shooting. You feel me? And I had to fucking run. Like it was in Modesto.
Right.
And I was like, fuck. But like that's what I'm saying. Like, but I didn't host that show. I was just there. You feel me?
Yeah, like I say, it's a lot of things, and like I say, you can control the crowd. You can inspire them. You feel me? And I feel like as long as you respect them, they're gonna come to your event with respect. There's been events that we ain't had security. Not at those, but I've had events where we didn't really have to rely on security because there was so much love in the building. Everybody secured themselves. You feel me? But not that I recommend. You know what I mean? You doing something with no security because it can get ugly. You know what I mean? But you know we ain't trying to get it ugly. It's a new day. Like I said, it's already ugly enough. 2025 is starting off. It's starting off uglier than it's ugly, man. You know what I mean? You say somebody ugly, and they ain't gonna watch it. Like I said, he talking about respect and disrespected me, you son of a bitch. So.
What I was gonna say is within this year of 2025, you're looking into more visuals, right? Like with more videos.
More videos.
Okay.
More music. More releases. More features.
Okay. Let's go into. I want to go into them from. Like I said, we covered a lot right now. You feel me? Like what he's been going through. You know what I mean? And like right now with the videos, I want to play some videos for them right now, and then we'll slap some tracks right now on camera. You feel me? What I was gonna say is, who got fire question right now? I'm always asking this on every show. What would be like your go-to strand right now you smoking?
I'm on them gummy flavors right now.
Gummy flavors?
Gummy flavors.
Okay.
Bila got the neck bones.
The neck bones?
Yeah, the turkey legs and the neck bones. You know what I mean? He got a collab with Ted Buds.
What?
We smoking on that. We smoking Maki.
Maki.
We smoking yeah, I just got some runts. Shout out to Rose. You know what I mean? We smoking those some runts yesterday. That shit was fire. You know, just a lot of you know, some of the newer strands. When I go to LA, I go to Daddy's Pipes. You know what I mean? Shout out to Daddy's Pipes. They stay with the fire. You feel me? You know what I mean? I be smoking on that Kush. You feel me? So yeah, you know, when I'm in LA, I like to search for the best Kush.
Yeah, best Kush.
And when I'm in the Bay, I like them flavors, but they gotta have that kick, man. They gotta have karate, man. If it ain't got no hi-ya, man, we can't kick it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so I like smoking strong, you know, gas. You feel me?
So right now it's called what? The liquid.
Gummy flavors. Gummy flavors.
Right
That's yeah, and they got the edibles too.
Edibles too.
The edibles too, yeah. So gummy flavors is what I'm smoking on. They definitely got the flyer. Yeah. That's the shout out to my guy, JR the Stitcher, man. You know what I mean? Custom Stitcher. He put the gummy flavor logo on that thing. You feel me? So
I'm gonna pair the Bluetooth speaker.
Ruler Squad, Block Movement. Shout out to the whole camp.
I need to pair the Bluetooth speaker right now. We're gonna go through what tracks. Let's go through the tracks right now for them in a minute. Pause it again and see where we're at. Okay.